Those little computer chips are about the size of the tip of your little finger. They affect nearly everything in our lives, from cell phones to automobiles, refrigerators, to the most sophisticated weapon systems we have. America invented these chips, but over time we went from producing nearly 40% of the world's chips down to producing just over 10%. And as a result of the Chips and Science Act, the semiconductor companies all over the world are investing over $100 billion to bring chip production back to the United States. I've visited almost every major center, starting from South Korea on, and they want to be here, building the chips here in America. Second, the bill created what we call tech hubs as part of the bill. A tech hub is we're going to invest in critical technologies like biotechnology, critical materials, quantum computing, advanced manufacturing. So the U.S. will lead the world again in innovation across the board. These hubs all around the country will bring together private industry, higher education, state and local governments, tribes, and organized labor. Today, we're announcing that 31 tech hubs spread across the entire company will be able to compete for up to $75 million each to accelerate and scale up their work. And I want to thank Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Todd Young and Representative Joe Morelli and Susan Wild for their work to make this happen. Representatives from many of these hubs are in the screen behind me, and in front of me. That's why I was starting to look to see whether they were still there. The work they're doing is transformational.
All right, President Biden there. Sorry, go ahead, Bob.
Oh, no, you got it. I mean, we're both watching him, and the things he's talking about, Katrina, you know what he's really good at? Spending money. So they're trying to talk about new hubs that they're setting up. They're spending our money. What about creating innovation by taking away some regulations or lower taxes and encouraging innovation that way? Again, he's trying to take the things that people are experiencing, such as the inflation, on a personal level, whether it's at the gas station or the grocery store or housing, rent, mortgages are at 8% now. All these things he's trying to ignore. He wants to talk about Bidenomics. How? By what he's spending more money on that we can't cover because our debt is now up to $33 trillion.
Absolutely crazy, but also really disappointing. It seems that this administration seems to think that Americans are unintelligent and will fall for this bait and switch, but I don't think that's going to happen.